Before this video starts, I'd just like to make an announcement. I have the Liberal Tears mug for $14.99 on my website. It is the first link in the description if you want to go pick one up. Don't worry if it breaks when it comes to your house. I'll send you another one for free out of my pocket. I don't care. I want you to get your Liberal Tear mug. It comes in Liberal Tears white with the face, black with the face, white without the face, and black without the face. So pick whichever one you want, and it'll come to your door in about 3 to 5 days. So that should be epic. First link in the description. Thank you. Let's go on with the video.
Okay. So you mentioned how people aren't victims of circumstance.
As a general rule, some people are, obviously.
But how do you explain people who aren't given access to certain things and stuff, and therefore cannot advance? Like, you cite like single mothers and stuff like that, and fathers leaving them, and women. Oftentimes, you see it all across the country. Planned Parenthood clinics being closed down and stuff, and they can't get access to contraceptives or abortion and stuff that would stop them from being in that situation. But you think that somehow they should just help themselves, but when in fact
Condoms cost 35 cents. I think they can help themselves. I mean, that's the idea that contraceptives are not available in the United States is absurd. It's absurd. I'm sorry. It's crazy. The idea that you can't get cheap or free condoms anywhere. I don't think that killing babies is the solution to you making bad sexual decisions. End of story. I mean, I don't see why, the unsuccessful decision that you made was the decision to have sex out of wedlock and then get pregnant out of wedlock. That decision is not alleviated by killing the product.
So, since you're going to say mothers are forced to be parents, should you then also incite like laws or something like that, since you're going to force these women to be parents, that force men to be fathers?
Well, there already are. It's called paternity tests.
They're not fathers because they walk out and leave their kids, and then you have this, as you cite.
Yes, absolutely. I'm in favor of that. It's called marriage, and the left undermined it. It was awesome. The system of marriage was the greatest boon to women of all time. Then feminism came along and said women need men like fish need a bicycle. And it turns out that women need men like women need men.
That's because we live in a society that's set up so women can't get as far as men.
No, it's because God created wombs.
So women should just, say suck it and have a child, suck it up and have a child?
Well, if you get pregnant, yes, because you don't get to kill things just because it's in your uterus.
It's my body. How about you just stay out of it?
How about it's dating?
How
You
about
don't get to kill it.
you're talking so much about how...
I don't care about your appendix. Right? I don't care about your thorax. I don't even care about your uterus. I care about what's in it.
And I can take out my appendix if I don't want it, so why can't I take out other parts of my body?
Because they're not independent living human beings.
They're not independently living human beings when they're a bundle of cells.
Oh, okay. So let me get this. At what point? So okay, let's assume that your scientific knowledge is vast. Let's assume your scientific knowledge. So are you also against partial birth abortion?
I think I don't understand why people would have I'm not.
At what point does that bundle of cells become a human being in your view?
Sorry.
No, really. I mean, this is.
I just need to calm down for a second.
Sorry, did I
Do you want to go to another question?
No, I mean, that is the relevant question. If your argument is that it's a bundle of cells, then the question becomes when it's not a bundle of cells.
Unless it's a threat to the mother, they form maternal abortion shouldn't happen. But if it's a threat to the mother's health, or the mother, I don't see why he would force a living human being to give birth to that.
Because it's another living human being.
So you're going to kill the mother to save the baby? And
no, hold on. You're talking about a case where the mother's life is in danger. I don't know what you're talking about.
Care and stuff after they're born.
I agree with you that abortion is an exception when the mother's life is in danger.
But the concept of bodily autonomy means that I don't have to give up any part of my body unless I say so.
The baby is not part of your body. The baby is a baby.
My
Really, my wife is pregnant right now, and she's 30 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
Actually 32. That baby is kicking the living crap out of her. Okay, that is a living human being in there. Okay, and I promise you that it is not a bundle of cells. I can guarantee you it's not a bundle of cells because that is a baby. Okay, and I'm sorry, but
a bundle of cells that is requiring.
You're technically a bundle of cells, right?
You can say no. That is the concept of bodily autonomy. The entire concept of why we allow.
Okay. So
we have other questions that need to be asked. You have 10 minutes.
We've gone all down this, but here's the final point. Abortion is a very simple issue. If you believe, as you do apparently, that that's nothing in there but just a bunch of goo, then you're right. If you believe in something called science, that that is more than a bundle of goo, then you do not get to kill it just because it's convenient to you. And let me tell you something.
No, science definitely dictates that a fetus, until it can leave the womb and be technically viable, is
What is
just
it?
a bundle of cells inside of a person.
Okay, so if you can only live on life support, you're not a person. You stop being a person. So if you get in a car crash today and put you on life support, you're on an iron lung. You take off the iron lung, you're gonna die. You're not a person anymore. Is that how this works?
If my brain is no longer functioning,
No, your brain is functioning, but you can't breathe on your own.
then I'm still technically viable. Brain function.
No, you're not, because the machine is keeping you alive. Look, again, the bottom line is this. If you are defining whether something is a life or not based on your own convenience, that is the nature of evil. Okay, defining what a human being or not, whether something is a human being or not, based on whether you want it or not, is
You
nasty.
manipulate science to enhance your own.
You're the one manipulating science. You're the one suggesting that it's like snot.
You
Okay, it's
said
not
being
like
transgender is a mental illness, when in fact the DSM-5, which is the definitive psychological examples of mental illness, has declassified
The
it.
DSM is highly politicized and has been for decades. And it was until 2 years ago, it was classified as gender identity disorder of mental illness. Okay, we can move on to questions.
Yeah, because you just don't like what we're saying.
No, see, the difference is I let you talk.
No, what's funny is you actually know
Thanks for
my
coming.
father,
I
but
have a question.
you
Any
had the same
positive trends?
conversations with him, and you shut him down too.
In what way have I shut you down? You've been talking for like 10 minutes here.
He's been talking, I've been talking, but you haven't actually answered a question.
No, I did. You just don't like the answer. And I'm sorry if you don't like the answer, but tell me.
Oh, no, I understand your answer, but
How about you let other people talk? Again, Ben, thanks for coming. Just had any specific positive trends with the issue you talked about, the election at large? Yeah. Anything positive? Any good news?
Any good news about the election? It'll be over in a few months. Honestly, that's about as good news as I can get. I'm very anti-Trump and obviously very anti-Hillary, so.
Got a question right here.
Alright, so, you're all about freedom of speech, but, since conservatives get, a little squeamish when we talk about sex, because God forbid we all do it, and it's a natural function.
I'm aware.
So, you're talking about, what defines, a life or whatever. So, scientifically speaking, do you consider semen life? So I'm pretty sure that you probably masturbate a lot because you're a human being. So,
Well put, sir. No, I believe, as do most people who feel this way about abortion, that life begins at conception. When sperm meets egg and the child is conceived, that's when life begins. That's what I believe. The rest of the question was weird.
I wish someone could come save me right now from you.
Right, well,
I wish
nobody
someone
has
could
to
come
save you
save me.
because you're a fucking white man who gets to do whatever he wants to in this space, right? Aren't you quite aware by holding that video camera on me that you are surrounded by your privilege, right? Take your privilege somewhere else, please.
Oh yeah! Hey, that sounds classic. Real classic.
You intellectual piece of shit! You intellectual piece of shit! What is America? Because white supremacy! White fucking
That's how we feel about Nazis.
That's how we feel about Nazis and colonialism!
There you go. They turned it.
That's all! We bought this flag!
Hey, this flag
It's our property!
is genocide. This is a flag of occupation.
This is a flag of occupation! Colonialism! Genocide! Slavery! And we're gonna burn that shit! We're gonna burn what that shit symbolizes! Fuck that shit! This represents slavery! Colonialism! Genocide! Oppression! And it's alright to burn that shit!
Burn, baby, burn.
Burn, baby, burn! Burn that colonialism!
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Fuck colonialism! fuck genocide, fuck slavery. That's what it stands for. Your ancestors were enslaved and that's what that stands for. Your ancestors were enslaved and that's what that stands for. What did you say?
What, do you want to bring up ISIS? ISIS has nothing to do with Islam. ISIS has everything to do with the U.S. imperialism. Who created ISIS?
Motherfucker. You look like an Uncle Tom, motherfucker. Your ancestors were taken here and your ancestors were enslaved, you fucking idiot.
They pay all their taxes. So they don't say today. So what do you think you are?
I'm an immigrant.
And?
Illegal immigrant.
And?
You understand the difference?
Yeah.
Y'all were the ones who came over here on ships, motherfucker. Y'all crackers came over here on ships, all diseased and shit, and coming over here saying, oh, this is all land. You're legal, you're alien.
No, you did because America did do. Yes, I do. Okay. But I know you're a liar. You're a liar. Have mercy on those people in the desert.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Look at my face.
What? Go ahead.
Don't, guys, take a thought. Don't let him get in your face. He's trying to do that because he's a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, so are you, fucking asshole. So are you. So fuck you.
Understand.
No, yes, I do. You pay for it. You pay for it.
Explain the
Don't lie to
fucking
these
process
people.
to me.
Don't lie.
Explain
Don't
the
lie.
process.
Don't you know it?
I know it.
Okay, explain it.
Here
Explain
we
how
go.
you lied.
Everybody ready?
Explain how you lied.
Okay, we
Explain
came
how
here
he
in
paid for
99.
it.
We
He
came
paid
here in
for
99.
it.
I'll film who I want. You are in public, you can be filmed. Why? Are you a criminal? Criminals don't want to be filmed. If you were protesting, you should want to be filmed.
You said something!
Am I okay, officer?
You're fighting the wrong people. You're using your energy when you could be using it to
I'm not fighting you, dude! I'm documenting!
We are pro-life.
Document like that, young man. He's not doing anything in people's faces. He's staying away from
Fuck you! Fuck you!
You're just
fuck police!
son. You might as well be in there, dude. Donald Trump.
Hey, you think he can get beat up for wearing that around here?
Oh, hell yeah, absolutely. Without it.
Just for wearing a shirt, though?
Oh, absolutely. That nigga ain't, fuck that nigga, straight up.
Hey, fuck Donald Trump, man.
Has returned. Heil Trump! Heil Trump! Welcome Welcome Nazi youth! Welcome Nazi youth! We need you! Kick all of everybody out! Please kick me out!
You all hate women, you're afraid of Mexican people, you're afraid of anybody other than the white man.
Like two Mexicans.
You're just fearful, you're afraid of things. That's why
you're making some pretty big judgments when you don't know anybody here.
I know what you're voting for.
Someone who supports Islamophobia, anti-Mexicanism, anti-Hispanic has to be a bigot. We're just asking for honesty.
The police have announced that they are getting ready to let the people who have attended Trump's rally, they're going to let them.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice,
the runway for vehicular and pedestrian traffic.
We got a significant development right here.
Hello everyone! Hey, I'm just stopping by to remind you that liberals are insane! Social justice warriors are becoming more violent and triggered than ever before. Anyways, be sure to subscribe to KGP TV on YouTube and have a blessed day. Yeah, man!